My name is Brent and I've been with Angel Light Academy for about 28 years as a volunteer. I went to a stock market seminar, and in the back of the room was a couple that was asking very intelligent questions. Very unlike me. I went back at the end of the seminar and I said, "Hi, I just need to introduce myself," and it ended up being Julia and Richard Wilmot. They came over for dinner and we talked about what Julia's been doing with her charity, Angel Light Academy, and Julia said that she was going to start a mastery class for adults that wanted to learn about leadership and spirituality and service. I had never learned about service, and that just opened my eyes to a whole nother way of living life that I didn't know was possible. So in working with Julia, she started the Youth Leadership Conference 28 years ago, and it's allowed us to serve, thousands of kids, ages 4 to 18. You get to see these kids year round, you watch them grow. That has motivated me the most because I love seeing the kids at that young age already learning about service, because it gives me hope that the leaders of the future won't be so selfish. They'll understand selfless service and they'll do what public servants are supposed to do, and that's for the best and highest good for everyone they're serving.
Congratulations, Brent. You're a true inspiration. Your hard work does not go unnoticed.
You've always been a beacon of positivity and humor in my life. Congratulations, man.
You help out so much, all while still putting such a big smile on your face and having one of the greatest senses of humor that I can relate to.
You already did that joke.
Really?
Yeah, in episode 3.
Congratulations, my man, because you deserve it.
At the Youth Leadership Conference, we teach the kids some very grounded skills like communication, problem solving, having patience with themselves, being tolerant of others. So we ask those kids to take those skills back to their school, and I've taken those skills back to where I teach, and I try to teach my students about problem solving, and I put them into groups. So they get to experience what it's like as an adult, where you're sometimes put with a group of people who you would not have ordinarily picked to work with, but you rise above that and you figure it out and you get the job done.
It's so great to watch how many lives you've changed in the children's program and how many of these kids, young men, look up to you and are willing to follow your example of being in service to others.
Your commitment to God, to the planet, to Angel Light Academy, and especially kids, is an example for us all. I am ever grateful that you have been an angel on earth to me and have chosen to spend this wonderful life of service with me.
My wife and I are both involved in Angel Light Academy, so it's great to have a partner in this process because you always need someone to help you. You're not always up and excited all the time. You have your ups and downs. In a partnership, we can help each other, but ultimately, it's the inspiration of Julia's example that keeps us going and keeps us coming back and persevering through the tough times.
We are so proud of you for the 29 years of service, dedication, love. I won't ever forget when you were working with the camp with the boys over at 550 when they were building the forts and they were cleaning out the forest. You guys were laughing and giggling more than you were sawing and you were cutting, but you had a ball. You managed to get a tree house built, and all the kids had so much fun playing in it. I thank you for all of your technical advice and expertise that you've given us through the years, and we love you very much.
I remember one of the first kids we had in the Youth Leadership Conference was very shy. He got up on stage, started talking. We somehow lit a fire underneath him. He was the first person in his family to go to college. He got a good job at a bank, and he changed his whole genetic line. It is contagious, because one kid does it, and the other kids look and say, well, if he can do it, maybe I can. And that's where the kids teach each other. And I think that's by design, and that's just the genius of who Julia is. So I feel like if I can try to follow her example at all, if I can show unconditional love, even in the smallest a bit, I'd be serving not only the people around me, but God and my purpose here. So to me, being an angel on earth means you think of others more than yourself. And I figured if I can do a little bit of that, certainly anyone else who would learn these skills could do that. And that could really spread out. And that would be wonderful.